It Girls? It's your girl, Britney Shields, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. My It Girl co-host of the week is the smooth and sultry Miss Suadé.
Hello.
Hey, Suadé.
Hi, Britney. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming on. We have to immediately get to this stunning outfit. Tell me all about it.
Oh, thank you so much. This is actually this old thing.
Yes.
No. This was actually a gift from Sasha Bomb Pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she came over to my house. I actually I was doing Project Drag earlier this year.
Yes.
And I had her work in a number with me, and she brought this up, and she was like, "You know what? I'm never gonna wear this. Do you want this?" And I was just like,
"Absolutely."
I said, "Sure." Then I was just like, "What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this?" And then I found a bodysuit. Did some things with the bodysuit so that it would look like this, you know.
Absolutely.
And here we are.
It's very It Girl. So for those who are listening, it's like a zebra print bodysuit with like a matching jacket and skirt.
Exactly. It's very WAP businesswoman. It's a little like 90s. It's a little 80s. It's a little like TV talk show host with a twist.
With a twist.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we were talking a little bit before. I did not realize that you have previously had a talk show yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was on a talk show called Last Week Was a Drag.
Oh,
and
it
was me, Hentai, Maybe a Girl, and Leona Love. So it was, a very diverse group of drag queens coming from very different places, coming together to talk about politics.
Really?
We were talking
No
about...
way.
So...
with Maybe a Girl, I guess that totally makes sense. Now in retrospect.
Yeah.
Was she doing the government? Was she running back then?
This was... well after she had already started doing all that. So it was last fall. I think we did like... I don't even know. We did like maybe 4 or 5 episodes.
4 or 5 episodes, okay.
And it was all leading up to the election.
Yeah, sure. And, the 2021? The 2024?
The 2024 election.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was our last episode.
Yep. You were like, all right, well, we cannot keep doing this. Yeah.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't even know where the world was gonna turn.
Was gonna go.
Actually, it really was. We left that night really kind of like, what is tomorrow? So yeah.
I know a lot of us. I think. I think just even thinking back to that period of time, it was very much like, holy shit, all of our worst fears could possibly be coming true. And because if we've been campaigning and we've been saying...
And then they started coming true.
And then they started coming true. Absolutely.
It's insane. Like...
Yeah, were you always a political girly, or like what got you like into it?
That's a good question. Was I always a political girl?
Yeah.
I was always aware.
Yeah. Okay.
Growing up, like I went to a magnet school, so like current events, social studies, like that was always like they made a big thing out of that. Like we didn't have geography, but I knew what was going on. I knew the news.
Yeah.
So I would say I've always been aware. I wouldn't say I really became political until like college.
Okay.
And then even then it was like,
yeah,
it was kind of like, I wouldn't say surface, but it was more like, now I have opinions.
Right. Now that I'm out in the world myself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I have opinions. I like, this is how I feel about that, or I don't want to talk about this, or I can't relate to that. And I would say now I'm like, it's definitely, I would say I'm political now. Yeah. Sure.
I think we have no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of how I feel. Yeah. I'm like, well, you kind of just have to be. But I also appreciate that because I don't think that everybody is necessarily like, some people really want to, because it is, and I understand it is so dark and so consuming that like there is the escapist mentality as well, where you do want to have some reprieve from it. But yeah, it's good to be engaged.
It's good to be engaged. I completely understand, like, actually, that's kind of the reason why I don't watch the news.
Yeah.
I read the news.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting distinction.
It's like the news in general, to me, is just bad news.
Yeah.
It's always negative.
Yes.
So in that way, sometimes the imagery is just too much for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'd rather read about it.
Yeah,
because I will get the same. It won't be as impactful, but I will get what I need.
I'll know what's going on. Without, am I losing my hat?
Okay, circus.
She wants to go. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm for those listening, I'm dressed as Britney Spears Circus because it's Britney's birthday this week.
Yes.
So maybe I should just take this off, so I'm not just like constantly. We got her in there. We got her in there.
I love it. So cute though.
Thank you. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Where were we going?
How like reading versus you still get the same message.
Yeah, exactly. And then also I have an overactive imagination. I'm very particular about the energy I consume. So that's really where a lot of that comes from too. Like I just want to kind of like protect myself, protect my energy, protect my thoughts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I read the news more than anything else versus like watching it so that I can control how much I'm taking in.
Yeah.
If you know.
For sure. And I mean, I think we're all overstimulated. It's like not healthy to like wake up and immediately open your phone and be like,
yeah. And I used to be that person. I used to be that person with like CNN. I used to like, I need to watch CNN. And
well, because there were no safeguards. Like we didn't know how bad it was for our mental health until like,
that's
you know what I mean?
point.
Like I think like for me, I actually took an entire year off of social media in 2020 because I was like, this is just, I'm stuck inside, only reading bad news every single day.
Yep.
I mean, and I was doing sort of the same thing where like I got off social media, but I then started watching the news, to stay aware.
No, yeah, of course.
Still to know what was going on, but just to not have it in my hands at all times.
I agree with that. Social media is definitely a different kind of beast that somehow I have always been able to manage.
Yeah. Good for you.
And because it's a drug. And
it is.
Like when Twitter was becoming a thing, and we were talking about this earlier, we're talking about award shows, like, I loved Twitter for that. I loved going on Twitter and then talking about award shows, right?
Okay, yeah.
I was like 2009 to about 2010, 11, I was on that. And my roommate, he was a YouTuber, so
really?
Yeah. And
YouTubers, when they had their big day.
Right, no, absolutely. But this started getting scary because Foursquare became a thing. Do you remember Foursquare where you basically would like check in where you are?
Oh.
You would check in where you are to get like a discount, like especially at restaurants.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, your Foursquare would be connected to your Twitter.
Oh, so people knew where you were.
And they would show up. Or, well, yes.
So he was a big YouTuber.
They would show up and they would like take pictures of you and then post it on. And or if they like, I was living in New York. And so like people would see you like across the platform on the train and then take a picture of you and then post it on Twitter like, oh my God, I just saw you. And I'm like, that's weird. Say hello.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, we are not those type of people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're not A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list.
I know.
Celebrities for you to take pictures of us from across the street and then post it on Twitter. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's scary.
But see, I think I
don't have security to protect me.
Right. But see, I think it's weird even if you are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know, like I think even for them, it gives you like a little snapshot into.
Yeah, it's paparazzi. It's like,
it's paparazzi. What a weird era. What, that little 2008, 2009, 2010 era.
And that
You're taking me back.
That was enough for me to say, you know what? I'm going to chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to chill on how active I am being because I feel like people are getting too comfortable. And I was definitely, like, I was not in entertainment. I was not doing
Were you doing drag at that point?
No.
No, okay.
No.
You were
drag wasn't even on my radar.
And you were a YouTuber as well, or just your roommate?
No, just my roommate.
Just
what was I doing? I was trying to be a teacher.
Oh my God!
No.
And they were still finding you.
Yeah,
who was the roommate?
His name is Xavier Delow. He had a YouTube called The XD Experience, but now he is defunct. Like he does a no,
he's still doing it.
Well, the YouTube is defunct.
Okay.
But he does. He's a podcaster.
Oh, okay. That's a natural transition.
Yes, right. So shout out to Jaden XD.
Yes.
I
love that.
Yeah.
Now you've had kind of an interesting year yourself. I mean, you already sort of mentioned doing Project Drag earlier this year.
Yes.
And going from that experience where it maybe did not turn out the way that you wanted it to, how did you sort of pick yourself up from that experience and like keep going and like learn? And how did you figure out how to pivot?
Good.
Yeah.
Pivoting. Okay. So yeah, that was hard. That was tough. Because I really went into that competition like really wanting to fully showcase like who I am as an artist, and when I'm given a challenge, like this is how I
would interpret it.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is how my brain works. Let me show you how my brain works.
Exactly. Yes, it was very that.
Yeah.
And so I was disappointed that I wasn't able to continue on that journey that I had set for myself, because I was like, I'm going to do this week, and sometimes you make a plan and it doesn't go that way.
I know.
But I feel really good about what I did present, and I think that actually translated, and it kind of like, not kind of, but it definitely resonated with the audience and whoever came to the show, because coming out of it, I just got I feel like I got a lot more respect. Like I feel
you did.
I feel like good. So many, like the girls knew me. They already knew I was a good performer, but I think seeing how I kind of like created these experiences on stage for the audience, I think that took it to a different place. So that was awesome, especially in West Hollywood. I mean, I already had a presence in West Hollywood when Wigs and Waffles were a thing.
I
was a resident for that brunch.
Oh my gosh, it's weird that even feels like a different era now.
I know.
You know what I mean? It was. I know.
Stash is no longer.
It's no longer there. I know. It's weird to talk about shows, especially at Stash, because they really did do a good job of like creating culture, and it was such a like that time was like us coming out of the pandemic.
Yes.
And so so many people were just eager to like go out and do something and like be like do something like Wigs and Waffles or like something different,
And Wigs and Waffles was great because it was like one of the first kind of events that really kind of allowed us to be out there performing again, because it was a brunch. And it was outdoors. So, and I don't think nighttime activities had quite yet started again. I don't think we had those events quite yet.
Oh, interesting.
So it really was like, it was day drag for a little bit. It was really about the day drag. So.
Were you doing drag before the pandemic, or when?
No, I am a pandemic baby.
You're a pandemic baby. Okay.
I started drag in 21.
In 21. Okay.
I was so background on me on how I even got into drag. I was actually in training to become an esthetician. I had just gotten my license at the top of 2020.
That's
my cosmetology.
Beauty, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me what that is. Sorry.
So I have a
define it for the people who don't know.
I have my cosmetology license. I got that at the top of 2020, and I was in training to be an esthetician, which is like a skin specialist.
Okay.
So I was going to be, doing facials, like focusing on that. And, top of 2020, March 2020, everything shuts down. Salons, hotels, all that stuff that would be doing spa and skin. Done.
In person.
You can forget about it.
Put a nail in that.
They don't want you breathing on anyone.
Yeah.
Okay? So and I'm like this close.
Right.
As close as this mic is to me is as close as I would be to, someone's
a human face. Yeah.
Exactly. So
I love how I'm like a human face. I have to clarify it's human.
Well, because sometimes they're not. But yeah, so I was sitting there kind of like, I had a little break like we all did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like actually kind of stoked about it because I had been working and going to school.
Yes. It was like true. I mean, you were in LA at that point too, right?
Yeah.
It was true hustle culture.
It was crazy.
I mean, hustle culture from pre-2020 truly was insane. And I remember those first few months as well, where it was just like, what the hell was I doing? That was insane.
But
I was
I'm from New York, and
hustle,
it didn't. Literally
felt natural.
Oh yes.
In fact, it probably.
How do you not hustle? I'm still like, hello, drag queen, hustling. Okay?
I know.
Hustle mentality for real.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like twiddling my thumbs, and I was just like, what can I do? What can I do that's going to like incorporate all these skills that I have? I'm like, oh, I like pretty things. I can style. I used to style working at Macy's. And then, now I have this cosmetology license. I can do hair and makeup. What? I have a dance background.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Cool. I
love it.
Heavily as a little kid.
Okay.
Started out in West African dance, then, got into all the other ones. So from West African, got into jazz and modern with an emphasis on denim. And then tap, liturgical praise dance, hip hop. And finally, ballet. Ballet was like the last frontier when most people start with it. But yeah.
Wow. Why start with West African? And what studio specialized in West African?
Yeah,
where was that? New York?
Oh yeah,
it was New York.
It was in New York.
It must have been. I'm like, okay, well, you're not from Ohio.
So my teacher, like my grade, I think I started in 4th grade. So my 4th grade teacher, she was the African dance teacher at my school.
Okay.
And her shows were incredible.
Oh, I love that.
They were honestly incredible.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I told my mother, I was like, I'm going to dance. And my mother was just like...
Yeah.
And I'm the youngest of 3 boys.
Okay.
My brothers are super athletic. We're all tall.
Yeah.
So they both played basketball.
Okay.
And growing up, it was clear as day that I was going to be tall. So they were like, you're going to play basketball. And I was one of those kids, don't tell me what I'm going to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I absolutely refused to play basketball. And when my mother kind of was like, she didn't like quite say no, but she said no. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, wow.
And so I joined the dance group. My mother saw me dance, and that was it.
And it was over. She was like, I can't deny this.
Oh, she said, oh yeah, please. Now this is the thing with me. I would say for the most part, with a lot of things I've done in my life, it's been like, no, I don't think you should do that. And then I go and do it, and I'm like really, really good at it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, okay, yeah. You should be good. Good job. Like, great. I'm glad you're doing that.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. You're close with your mom?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm close with, me and my immediate family, we're really close.
Yeah.
But yes, me and my mom are very close.
Yeah, you were saying before how you went to when Dreamgirls was like having its big sort of the release and everything of getting the, what was it called again? The
lithographs.
The lithographs. Getting the lithographs for Dreamgirls and like parking up in front of the theater and all of that.
Yeah. Me and my mom, we definitely, she is my favorite person. I definitely learned so much from her, and I take a lot of my drag actually comes from her. I would say the Suadé, the personality, is very much my mom.
Yeah,
for sure. I would like my personality out of drag is a lot my mom, but absolutely in drag. I would say I'm my mom, but on like 10.
And
then
Yeah. Now, are you a drag mother yet? Are you, or no, you're not. Okay.
No drag children.
Yeah, no.
For me. I have.
You want to get married first. You know, you want to follow the traditional.
yeah. You know what? Listen, look, I have two drag sisters.
Drag sisters. Okay, who are they?
Miss Luscious T.
Yes.
And Aziza Bijou.
Yes.
Those are my sisters, and I feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
I have my drag mother, Honey Davenport.
Oh, okay.
So, that's my drag family.
Yeah.
I have wanted to give back, right?
Yeah.
But I do not want to take on, because I really do think when you say you're going to be a drag mother, this is my drag daughter, my drag child, whatever. Yeah. I think that is like you're really taking on something huge. Like, and then also I want to be able to like actually give back something. Like, I don't want to just say I'm someone's drag mother and I'm nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even have like a stage for you to practice
come
on.
perform.
It's just like, like come be my drag child, and then what am I offering you?
Yeah.
What guidance am I actually giving you?
Absolutely.
So
I know so many people rush into it, I feel like, and I'm like, whoa, slow
I know. Sometimes I'm
still figuring myself out, which I think is like what you're saying as well.
Also, in my mind, I'm 4 years in. I still feel like a baby queen.
Me too.
Like, even with all of my accomplishments and the things that I've been doing, like, I've done 2 campaigns with the LGBT Center.
Wow.
I've done the talk show.
Yeah.
And
now you're in your producer bag too.
Now
you're producing shows. Yeah.
So it definitely feels like, I feel like that's me giving back. Like doing the spotlight competition.
Exactly, yes.
At Precinct.
Yeah, talk about the spotlight competition.
So I do the spotlight competition at Game Night. Aunt Jackie Productions hosts a game night at Precinct every first Tuesday of the month. And a part
So tomorrow. Wait. Well, actually, this will release on Wednesday. So yesterday.
Exactly. Every first Tuesday of the month, we host a whole bunch of different things, but always have a spotlight competition for new and established drag queens who are just like, wanting to showcase. And it's always a theme. And I like themes because it challenges us.
Yeah.
One of the things coming into drag that I think helped me a lot, working with Maybe and Hybrid doing Wigs and Waffles, was that Wigs and Waffles every single Sunday was a new theme.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. And they did not repeat themes. So if you were someone who was booking with them frequently, you had to come up with a new concept.
Within a week.
You were never performing the same thing.
Wow.
So that helped me grow. It helped my drag grow because I had to like find new things to wear. And then, by my first 6 months with them, I had a repertoire.
Yeah,
I had things I could pull from.
Yeah.
For other venues and events that I was starting to get booked for. So,
right. And it is sort of hard to build up that first, when you're first starting drag, that first sort of just repertoire, that just a dress to wear somewhere.
Yes.
I remember when I was first starting, I was like, I have nothing. How do I start from absolutely nothing? And now
it's rough. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
I know. Well, it's so crazy now that I have a weekly podcast and it's I'm wearing something different, and I'm like, when did I get to a point where I have something different to wear every single week? It's just computing that math is so crazy. And now you're going to be doing a Hairspray event December 13th at Kiso.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
Oh, I'm so excited because we actually this group, we did a Hairspray show at Precinct at the top of this year, and to close it out the year with Hairspray again. It was such a moment, especially because our current president had just been sworn in, just been inaugurated. So we were, as a community, really kind of it was a low point. And Hairspray was I felt like everybody in the building was just, it was such an uplifting moment that I just kind of want to bring that back again.
Bring that energy back.
So we're bringing a lot of the same cast that was a part of that first show. So Isadora Spreads, Icon Lewis, Mary-Kate Lohan, Portia Leger, my sister Aziza Bijou, and Seven are going to be a part of it.
All the it girls. Yes. All the it girls.
Listen, even some it boys. We got Jake the Snake.
Yes. Jake the Snake. Yeah. Oh, perfect casting.
Yeah. And then we have a lot of other girls who are also going to be in the show. We have Kitty Crooks, star of the show.
Oh my God, you literally are. It's the girls.
Oh, listen, look.
These are the girls.
I mean, if I can get them,
then
yes, I'm going to book them. And I want people to know that when they come to a Suadé produced show, they're coming to, it's going to be an event.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a moment. So I'm excited about this group that I have because all of these people are such wonderful performers. They're such wonderful entertainers.
Stars.
And
all stars.
Yeah, and Kiso is like such an amazing venue.
Yeah, no, and I'm so grateful that because I think our queer spaces during this year and this time have been shrinking. And I am so grateful that Kiso has been, fighting so hard with just keeping their doors open and with the programming and keeping it original and fresh and not being afraid to experiment and try something new.
They're always willing to work with me, and that is something that I'm so grateful for. I had a bingo residency with them. I've hosted a few other things. We've done Beyonce night there and so many different things. They are amazing. Then Brad, Nick, they are awesome.
Yeah.
They really are here for community. And then also Oliver is also behind DTLA Proud. So,
okay.
So it really is, they really put their money where their mouth is when they say that they are about community and about building community and lasting community. Yeah.
And how does one go about though? What are kind of the actions that they do that sort of show that they are, all about community? What does that mean for another bar that is maybe needs to step, that maybe they need to step it up a little bit more?
Oh, goodness.
I know. Yeah.
Ooh, you put me on the spot. I know. So I will say this. DTLA, they have an amazing synergy amongst the bars, I would say. I think they work together well to kind of create this sense of, like I said, community, this unity. It doesn't feel like a competition.
Yeah, okay.
I feel probably in some other places around the city, they're not collaborating as much.
Right.
And
it's other places are gonna host something on the same night, whereas
and then exactly. You'll see the owners from Kiso at Precinct.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the managers, the GM from Precinct at Kiso.
Yeah.
So they're definitely supporting each other.
Right.
And like I said, there's no competition because they're feeding each other, if that makes sense. People are going back and forth. The fact that Kiso's now, because if you didn't know, the owners of Kiso used to own Redline, which is now closed.
Right.
Redline was about a 10, 15-minute walk from Precincts.
Yeah.
Whereas Kiso is literally a 2-minute walk down the street.
Right.
So that difference, it's turning that neighborhood into a little DTLA neighborhood.
Yeah.
You have New Jalisco, which is around the corner from Kiso.
Okay. Is that a new place? That's another place? Or what is that?
People tell me that it's not new.
Oh, it's not new. Okay.
But
I haven't heard
it's new to me.
Okay, yeah. Well, and it's new to me too because I'm hearing about it for the first time.
I've probably known about it for maybe a year.
Yeah.
Maybe a year. But they do the what are they called? The shower shows, with the go-go dancers.
Oh, they do? Oh my gosh, I've literally been to everybody that will listen to me, I'm I remember when there were shower shows at Rasputin.
I think they're
bringing them back.
Well, it's back.
It's back.
They get wet.
Oh my god!
They definitely get wet. So.
I love, and me too.
Yes.
So this is your first year producing, being a producer?
Yes, this is my first year producing.
Okay.
I just made a year hosting.
Yeah.
And I started producing maybe like a little after the midway mark. Yeah.
So what do you think has been sort of your biggest, like, how have you grown the most as a producer, do you think?
How have I grown the most? Probably like my communication style.
Okay.
Like in terms of like when all the stuff before getting to the show, before possibly even getting to the venue, like I'm like, okay, so I need to let the performers know this. I need to let the DJ know this. I need to get this set up. I need to have a Google Drive. I'm like, the organization part.
Oh, it's
I've gotten very blue, as they say in corporate America. I've gotten very blue.
Oh, okay. I've not heard that before.
Oh, they have like different colors, you know?
Okay.
And like if you're blue, you're very like analytical. You're very like regimented and kind of like black and white.
Gotcha.
You know,
okay.
Whereas like my natural default, I think, is red.
So this is like a legit like color theory thing.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking like blue collar. Like I was like, okay,
this is
blue,
like a
like
real
blue
thing.
collar.
Like yellow is warm and smiley and chirpy. Red is really like fiery, really direct, and like kind of like
interesting.
Green is like nurturing, and you know like. Like let me guide you, let me help you, let me like teach you, that whole kind of thing.
Is there like a test for this? Where do I get to? Of course there is. I should have known. I should have known. Okay, well I'll have to find that.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, anytime I see a producer girly, I always want to have them on the show because I know how much work goes into it.
Man.
And you know, just promoting the shows and everything like that. So I love seeing you out there, girl. It's
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
It's fun. And Project Drag.
And what
Project Drag, I think, is what like made me want to get into the production, like being more behind the scenes and kind of like curating the experience. Because I'm just like, okay, now what else can I do?
Yeah.
How can I take this up?
Right. Yeah, back to that first question. Did you just take like a moment to like regroup before like jumping back in?
Yeah. No.
I didn't. You just hit the ground running.
Honestly, so drag is my full time. There really was no kind of like downtime. Yes, I did take like a day to just kind of like be in my feelings and stew.
Sure.
Because I was very much like, ooh, you know, blah, blah, blah. Not gonna say those feelings out loud.
Yeah. I'm gonna scream at the wall, throw a pillow.
I was peed off. I was peed off. Okay. I was very much like, no. But what I did take away from it was, look what you've done. Look at the connections you've made. Look at the sisters you've made. Like the sisterhood that came out of Project Drag is so amazing. I love those girls.
Yeah.
Like I most of them I honestly probably would have never met just because they don't live in LA.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. Like I'm so happy I did it.
And now we know it's the last one. Like, which is kind of crazy. Like, I mean,
listen, we say it's the last one.
We say it's the last one.
Someone else might pick it up. I don't know how they can
so
do
never
that,
say never. Okay.
Listen, look, it won't be me. But yeah, listen, how about this? This is the last one of
that era.
Exactly. If there ever is another one, it will never be the same.
Yeah,
it will never be the same. And also, that last one was pretty dope. Like,
a good one to go out on.
Listen, Beaches Tropicana. Yeah. Production value was like insane.
I know.
It was. If there was a competition to do it at Beaches Tropicana. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
As you know.
As I know. Real It Girls, I know. Yeah. Well, yeah, so proud of you. And just like, can't wait to see like the more, you know, it's, you know, as you said, you're in year 4, halfway through, starting to produce and like, you know, giving back to, I think, the community in that way, I think is a really, and for me as well, I felt with producing, it feels like a very natural progression. You know?
Yeah. But I feel like as a creative, that's just what it is. You start out as you know, the artist, well, not the artist, but like, you know, you're in the focus.
You're the gig. You're doing the gigs. You're a gig girl.
But now you're creating the gigs. You're cultivating it, and that's really cool.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Well, now we're going to talk about our It Girls of the week.
Yes.
But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast. We are so close to 100 subscribers on YouTube. So excited about that. And yeah, more to come. Also, quick announcement. Speaking of It Girls,
yes,
I'm gonna be doing the It Girl Awards over social media. I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna produce an actual event for it, but I want to have It Girl Awards nominating things like best live performance of like, you know, was it Tate McRae? Was it a Coachella set?
Cute.
Was it the Lady Gaga Coachella set? Was it the Super Bowl? You know, like how just sort of as a summary of the year of like what were the big cultural milestones of the year that we couldn't stop talking about.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I mean?
I love that. You should have a round table.
Oh,
yeah, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, we'll see how I do I've got a couple of ideas for like the announcement of it, and then of course I also want to do, as well as the tentpole, you know, It Girls. I also want to have, you know, some niche girl awards as well to uplift like the community.
Totally.
You know, like give some titles out. You know, give them around. So yeah, so stay tuned and check out my stories for that. So now let's talk about our It Girls. So this is somebody who has been trending nationwide. It's been in everybody's timeline, regardless of who you are. You have yours and mine?
I do.
You do? Okay. I have mine too, but I have to remember how to say it. Okay. So on the count of three, we'll say it. Okay, ready?
Yes.
So 3, 2, 1.
Megan
Madam Marble. Okay. Flip it around. Wicked Witch!
She is, Michelle Yeoh is everything because I love a consistent woman.
Me too.
I love
she is like, committing to the bit.
She is very committed.
She is so committed to the bit.
The thing is like, any interviewer who isn't doing it with her at this point, you're not doing your homework.
You're not doing your
work. Doing your homework.
Yes, absolutely.
You should be doing it with her at this point.
Exactly. Like, you should know when she gets on that camera, when she gets on that microphone, you better have those W's ready to throw.
She's like, madam, you should be joining in for the Wicked Witch, okay?
Yes. I love also that it's like a late bump in the promotion of it, you know, that it's just like this random like thing at the end. And like, honestly, I think the last one we had, I saw a video that clipped 3 of them together where it was like the Holy Trinity, where it's her doing the Madame Morrible, Kamala doing the context in which you've existed, like the line about existing at, like within the context of what was before,
right? And
then Lady Gaga, there can be 100 people in a room and you only need one to believe in you. You know, just like those lines from marketing and PR campaigns where it's like
they hit, and they sit in your psyche. They don't go anywhere. They're just like right there.
Exactly. And I don't think I was ever growing up. I don't think I was ever aware of like what a press tour was. You know, like I didn't think about movies about like, oh, what's the press tour for Wicked gonna be? You know, but like now as like an adult, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the press tour, you know?
I will say Wicked has definitely taken it up to like,
oh my God.
This press tour was the most exhausting thing.
Was it? Okay.
Are you kidding?
Oh, well, see, I felt like last year was exhausting.
I'm talking about the fact that they've been on this thing for so long. I understand it's 2 movies, but
right.
They filmed those 2 movies together
at the same time.
So
I know.
it's just to be doing this for like
so long,
like 2 years essentially.
Well, I felt like at the beginning they were being very demure. The beginning of this month, or of November, I'll say, they were being very demure about it. Where I was like, okay, good. They get that we already know about it. They don't have to push too hard to get the message out there, you know, and everything. Right. Now, obviously, that we are in the Wicked season, and Wicked was my It Girl last week, actually. So, like, now that we're in the Wicked season, it's like now they are hitting us over the head with it,
yeah,
you know?
I mean,
and it's just so funny that this Michelle Yeoh like Wicked Witch thing is like popping up, like that they found another thing.
They found something else, but to get us hooked, to hook us back in.
How did it happen? Because Holding Space was so huge last year.
Oh my gosh, was it? It was so good. And listen, everyone came out of that for the better, honestly.
I know that interviewer too has now had like her career is sad.
Has just. Yeah.
Is so sad.
Yeah. Didn't they go back and interview with her again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like, we have to interview with you.
We have to go back and do it again. I know. I love that they did that. So, yeah, shout out to Michelle Yeoh committing to the bit, doing her work and selling that movie. Drag queens, I will say we love somebody who is going to sell their shit.
Yes.
Yes.
And I promise you, someone will be lip syncing Madame Marvel, flip it up, Wicked Witch. So, yeah,
I know. And at first it was going to be a niche girl because I thought, this is just for the gays. But then I saw she went on Jimmy Kimmel and did it. I was like, it's for everybody.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she went on Jimmy Kimmel and did it.
But also, it's Wicked. It doesn't get more global, more worldwide
than Wicked. Yeah. So sorry to listeners that I'm talking about Wicked 2 weeks in a row, and I'm sure you're sick of it too. But I've just been cackling this whole week at the memes.
I think that makes complete sense. That would be 2 weeks in a row. That's just
2 weeks. Yeah, that's right. So Megan Thee Stallion, what's going on with her?
So outside of the fact that she's with Klay Thompson. Thompson.
I didn't know this.
Oh, so he's a basketball player.
Okay.
That's her new man.
Work.
And she just made like him and his family like this crazy, insane Thanksgiving dinner. Like she made the entire thing herself. I said, "Well, go ahead, girl." I mean,
wow.
I said, "Ooh, I want a plate."
Yes.
Like for real, want a plate. But also, she just won a case against a blogger for defamation.
Why is everybody dragging her into court?
Listen,
why do they drag her into court so constantly?
Her and Cardi, they letting these people know.
Yeah.
If y'all gonna be...
If you're gonna act a fool.
Putting dirt on my name.
Yeah.
I'm suing you.
Yeah. I'm
gonna sue you. You're gonna pay me.
Absolutely.
And it's like, let me make an example out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So that everyone else know better.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at her. And I'm glad she won.
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully this will set a precedent for, everyone else.
And can we, please, let's leave Megan Thee Stallion alone.
Honestly.
For real. It's enough.
That's also what I was like, where I was going. I'm like, she really, all she wants is to be in love with her man right now.
I love that for her.
Leave her alone.
I remember I saw that one lavender outfit that she wore to court.
Yes.
That just like fit the body so right.
Every single one of them do, but
yes, but that was the one that like hit, and I was like,
honestly, listen, I gotta give it to all these hip hop girlies that are going to court. I need these hip hop girlies to stop going to court. I'll give it to them because they are stepping in there and they are looking amazing. It's so good.
Well, you know what's so funny is that for the It Girl Awards, I have Trial of the Year.
We already know.
Trial of the Year is like, what was the one that kept you like, because I didn't realize, again, growing up, I didn't realize that court cases were very much like they determine culture and they determine like the stories that we tell and or our they set such a record on morality and like what we think as a culture. And so like, these court cases that we just like can't stop talking about, like I'm also gonna have Niche Girl of the Year award, and I hope Cardi's wigs make it like do you remember that line? What was that line from the like the cross-examiner that was like
he was just like he's like, nice hair. Yeah. He's just like, I think he asked something like, was it different last week? Yeah, was it different
yesterday? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, I know. It was like her talking to him like he was like the dumbest little kindergartner.
He was like, is that new hair? She's like, yeah. And that's what we love about her, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The personality. The fact that she is going to be herself, even in this very tense very serious situation.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, she can find the humor, the levity in, you know, this moment. She's just like, yes, this is a serious moment. It's super tense, but this is hilarious. And I'm going to laugh.
Well, and that's how I feel like, you know, with an artist, it's like you are trying to get the audience to see your point of view. And that's something Cardi does so well, which is like gets you on board with how she sees the world. Like when you're watching her, you go, I'm Team Cardi. Like I see this.
And honestly, at least for me, when I watch her, I don't get like negativity, malintent. Like this is someone who is like, you know, it's just easy. I don't, you know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
I feel like there are certain things when you're watching it, you can just be like, ooh, no, like there's the energy around this is wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like with not to bring her up, but Nicki, you know, like her energy has been so out of whack this year.
Yeah.
And then with all the Trump stuff, it's been so like,
yeah, she's very pro MAGA right now.
Yeah.
And
like,
I have no problem talking about this because I'm like, if she's willing to put herself out there, then it's open for everyone to have a discourse on it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just gonna say what I think a lot of people are thinking. I think she's looking for a pardon for her brother and her husband.
Well, for what? She's looking for a project?
Pardon. A pardon.
A pardon.
Well, you know, the men in her family are sex offenders.
Oh.
So I really think that's what it is.
Interesting.
But I don't think even with the pardons that like takes you off the registry.
No,
you know,
no, baby, you're on that record for life. But also,
once you're an offender, you're an offender.
Yeah, but also what's so crazy about this time period now is I can't believe that we're already past the Bubba story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like in a way we have kind of forgotten.
No, totally.
About the list and the sex offender of it all. If this was the 90s. And we found out that our president gave head to somebody and Russia has photos of it.
Right.
Would that just not dominate the...
Oh, please. Do we not remember the witch hunt over like Bill Clinton receiving fellatio?
Yeah,
so imagine if Bill Clinton was given fellatio.
Yeah,
I know.
Kidding? I know.
Yes,
I know.
It would be a witch hunt.
Absolutely.
Are you insane? It would be crazy. It would be crazy.
Well, that's an interesting theory about Nicki. I hadn't heard that one. But it makes sense. I feel like with Nicki, the way that she's been picking fights all year, it's been
that's why Cardi, you know, was talking about, she's just like, you know, go walk in the park. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, go touch. Oh.
Because, well, you can't, not with your husband.
Yeah, not with your husband. Exactly. Not with your brother.
No.
Not with your father.
Well, father's dead, but
sorry.
No.
But he was also.
Okay. You know, so like, I think he's dead. Dead.
Okay. Somebody check that out.
I think he's dead.
Get us out of this. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Good for Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. I'm happy for her that she has
she has a man and she won
her court, and she continues to rise above.
Yeah, she does.
The drama of it all, which good for her because they keep trying to, like you were saying just now with energy, just like they keep trying to pull her down.
They want to pull her back into this very negative, dark space. And I'm just like, just leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Absolutely. Like the same way everyone said, leave Britney alone.
Britney alone. Leave Megan alone. We need to just leave these women alone. Like just let them be on the up and up.
At least wait till she released something.
Yeah, right?
Oh, well, she did just release some music, but you know what I mean.
Did she?
Yeah, she has a song called My Man, My Baby, My Baby.
Yes. That's right. She did do that one. Okay, well now we're going to talk about our niche girls of the week. So this is somebody who's trending specifically on our timeline or the gay community's timeline that maybe the mainstream doesn't necessarily know about.
Yeah.
Do you have your niche girl? Do you want me to go first?
Oh, we could go back and forth. I have a few.
You have a few? Okay, great. Well, my first one was going to be the show Heated Rivalry.
Ooh, what's
Have you heard that?
No.
So, okay, good. So I think it's a niche girl right now. I think it may become an it girl.
Okay.
But it's a new show that just got released on HBO Go or HBO Now or Max or whatever. It's on HBO. It was originally on this like thing called Crave. Crave was the one that like made it. So they deserve all the credit for making this. But it's about two gay hockey players who are rivals on opposite teams.
Ooh.
And it is so hot and so
they have sexual tension.
Oh, they have full on sex, baby. It is like,
is it like graphic?
It's so graphic.
Oh,
it's so
graphic
it's
show.
so graphic. It's so hot. It is so fucking hot. It's sort of like you know, there was Boots, the military one.
Yeah.
They had the military one, and there was also Challengers.
Yeah.
That Zendaya was in.
That's the tennis movie.
The tennis one. Yeah. And I love that it's doing what art is supposed to do, which is it's taking the lessons learned from all of those other ones and it's expanding upon it and being like, no, we're going to show you full on sex. Because for Challengers and Boots, they edged us the entire time. There was no sex whatsoever.
Got you real close.
This episode 1, episode 2. Boom, we're in the bed.
Show.
It's a show.
Oh, it's not like a movie.
It's not a movie. It's a show. And they've only released 2 episodes. So this is just the start.
This
is just the start of it. It's going to get crazy. And I also didn't realize it's based on these novels. And it is basically, there's this whole like almost like romance novel section of, it's called BL, which is boys love, which is about men loving each other, that women are actually like fervent readers of this, like, because they love the fantasy, and it makes so much, now it's so like clicking for me that like, of course, as a woman, you would want to see 2 men like, I guess, it on. And also like the whole taboo aspect of it, like,
oh, for sure,
you know,
absolutely that, and when it's, you know, when it's not your norm, when you don't see it regularly or you're not exposed to it regularly, yes, there is like something like kinky, like, ooh, I shouldn't be watching this.
Yes,
like,
yes.
But I do think it's like kind of like, I just find it very interesting that it's like not a phenomenon, but it's like a phenomenon. Like,
no. It is a phenomenon because starting with like Red, White, and Royal Blue, which was the Amazon one, which was so popped
good.
off. And by the way, this, like, I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue as well, but that felt a little more Hallmarky than this. Oh, so that was like the Hallmark version. This is like the graphic Cinemax. Like, it's fucking good. Like, it is like undeniably like.
Did you watch what was it, Elite?
Oh no, but I heard that was good too.
So I feel like that's, I mean, probably not exactly, but definitely like it was graphic enough.
Graphic enough
because they definitely showed a lot of nudity.
I love.
And then, you know, it's like it's Spanish, so you know the Spaniards are very
what are they, girl? Find the words.
They're very free, and it was. Look, all of this was high school. I was just like, what high school are these kids going to?
I know, this was not my high school experience.
Okay.
I know.
I said, y'all taking, this ain't Degrassi.
Yeah. Yes.
Degrassi was also like, you know.
Absolutely.
Very much like the edge of public
culture at that time.
Public TV.
Yeah,
you know, that's
oh my God, Degrassi
station.
Oh my gosh, that would be a good girl who got away. By the way.
Oh my God.
At some point.
Well,
we'll save it for a different episode. But yeah, I definitely think there is a phenomenon going on because when I was growing up, all we had was eating out and like the true like trashy, like any gay media that was made at the time was really low budget, and like they were doing the best that they could at the time, you know, with what they had and with what money they were able to get from people. And people also, like talented writers and actors and everything, didn't want to be pigeonholed as gay or anything like that. So like a lot of people shied away from it. But now it feels like, back to the phenomenon of it feels like despite the politics that we're living through, they're actually, because the thing about capitalism is it only cares about making money. It only cares about making money. And if gay,
Cash
MLM,
moolah.
if MLM, BL, like if it is the thing that is making money, then they're going to make it.
Exactly.
You know, and it seems like, oh no, this is here to stay in a way.
Yeah. I don't think it's going anywhere.
You don't think it's going anywhere?
Nah.
Good.
No.
Good. Well, what's one of your niche girls that you've got going on?
One of my niche girls. Okay, so I'm going to go with Stacey Rusch. She is from Potomac.
Yes.
And I feel like, I know like Housewives. Like Housewives is very niche.
It is
very niche, but they're big. They also are like pretty like
absolutely
big.
Well, it depends. Like, I mean, I think that the receipts proof timeline, that really pierced through. Everybody was like, what the hell is this? And also like the Tom Sandoval Ariana. That felt like it pierced
the Bravo, for sure.
But yeah, talk to me about And Still I Rise.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. Okay, so
and
look.
Still I Rise.
Stacey Rusch for me, Miss QVC from Detroit, Michigan. You know, the other side of the Kenya Moore coin.
Okay.
I love her.
Yeah.
Now, last year, I was saying her and Bronwyn from Salt Lake City were like my rookies of the year.
The breakout stars,
I was just
absolutely.
like, I said, you know, Potomac for me was kind of like teetering, whereas Salt Lake City was already on such a huge high, like a 2-year high.
Speak on it.
And then they bring in Bronwyn, who I think was just like, and I only now am appreciating Britney, like her chaos.
Yes.
It's very much needed.
It's good. Yes.
I love her chaos now.
Yes.
Last season I didn't, but Bronwyn was like perfect. She was like the perfect like addition for Salt Lake City. And then for Potomac, Stacey, because Stacey is so quick. Like Stacey is not here to come after anyone. She's not. Like she's not even someone who's like, oh well, you said this or that. Like she's not she's not like, I'm gonna bring back what someone said. But when you bring something to Stacey, Stacey be ready. She be quick. This whole, this last week, between last Sunday, when, you know, they did the little cliffhanger thing, into the sneak peek for what we just had this past Sunday.
Okay, I didn't see it. I will say I didn't see this past week.
Let me tell you something. Stacey.
Amazing.
They are giving her this season.
Yeah.
Stacey isn't even trying. There's some people who I feel like they work to produce and make the show, and sometimes that helps.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that.
And I definitely feel like there are people on Potomac who are producing the show, but it's like, produce it in your favor. Produce it in your favor. Do not produce it so that the other girl wins. And that's what Stacey is doing. She's winning. She's winning off of these girls trying to produce a show around her. Okay? Like they're like, oh, you're basically trying to like get with Monique's man, right?
Yeah.
And she's just like, prove it. She's just like how?
Right.
Where's the proof? Show me.
Yeah.
Call Chris. She's like, call him.
Amazing.
Let's hear what he has to say. She's like showing her text messages. When I tell you, but also even beyond all that, because she's just like vindicating herself.
Yeah.
When they say like certain things, she's like, oh, she's like, you're an untrustworthy person. I would never like trust you around my husband. And she's just like, you don't have one. And I'm just like, girl, you don't. You don't have one. And then she's just like, and what do you have? She was like, a husband and a ring. She was just like, oh, you talking about that cloudy ring that you have? She's like, well, I'm sure. She said, this looks cloudy compared to nothing.
Compared to nothing, yes.
Compared to nothing. And I'm just like,
she's quick.
Again.
Yeah.
You can't say that she's rehearsed a line like that.
Yeah.
That comeback. Perfect.
Perfect.
And you're just like, yeah, compared to nothing, I bet it does look cloudy. You're right. She's right.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's just been like more of that. Just keep on, Stacey.
Keep on.
Eat it up, Stacey Rusch.
Yes.
QVC.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you talked about her because I saw you posting about her in your stories, and I was like, I hope she talks about her.
You know what?
Because I love the way we ride for our girls.
Yes.
And baby, the way you ride for her, I live.
Look, but Stacey makes it easy. Like, I'm riding for her because Stacey makes it easy. She's handling these girls. They're flopping.
Yeah.
They are flopping. Like,
and like you said, bringing that much needed energy to the show. It is interesting because it's funny because earlier this year when I filmed with Lorelai, I talked about how I was like, you know, Housewives just isn't doing it for me right now. Like back in the summer, it was like
totally.
We were in sort of like a dead area. I didn't really have like a show. Now we have Potomac and Salt Lake, which I'm behind on both, but I know like I haven't
watched Salt Lake. I need to catch up on Salt Lake.
I'm like a couple episodes behind on both. Like I am watching both of them, but like it's nice that exactly what you said about the freshmen that are now sophomores that are like rising to the occasion. They're like bringing that fresh new energy, but they also understand the assignment now.
Yep.
So like they know like how
They're playing the game.
They know how to play the game now.
They're playing the game, and then it's like the girls who don't know how to play the game, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Like just get rid of them.
Like who?
Kay
Kay
has to go. Angel has to go.
Yeah.
They're just not doing it. My thing is like, it'd be different if they were doing it, if you were actually like accomplishing something, if you were actually like, if things were landing, you know, but they're flopping. They're not, and they, again, you guys, all you are doing, you're making the other girls shine that much more brightly. Stacey, Wendy, even though Wendy is going through her own thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
But on
which
the
is so
show
crazy.
right now, she's eating these girls
She's
up.
eating them. Well,
she's
always.
Right, yes.
She never has like...
But she's like, again...
in her full.
They're making it easy.
Yeah.
They are making it easy.
Well, maybe you need some flops in order to have some slam dunks. You know what I mean? Like, that begs the argument. Like, maybe you do need
like a volley back and forth. At least a little bit of a back and forth. It can't be a spike.
Right.
You can't just be spiking on girls because they just set it up.
I know, but
they
spikes.
Set it up.
But like you're saying with the cloudy ring thing, like that's a spike.
It is.
That's a spike. You know what I mean? Like
it's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I gotta catch up.
Yeah, please do.
Another one of my niche girls that I had was Joseph Kahn, the director of the Bad Blood music video and the Toxic music video, saying that Avatar is not culturally relevant because gays don't care about it.
Avatar, the
Avatar,
blue people?
the blue people. He was like, he has a quote where he just says like, yeah, gay people just don't care about blue cat-like aliens. And is he wrong? I mean, I read it and I like literally...
you read it. Good for you.
Oh, I just read that quote. I just read that. No. The book? Is there a book of Avatar? I don't know.
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
Yeah. But I was like, when I read that quote, I was like, girl, you understand culture. And thank you for recognizing the importance of the gay community.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. I would agree. And okay, I feel like people are gonna come at me.
Yeah. Here we go. Yes, come on, spill it, girl.
The only Avatar I recognize is The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Me too.
Look, you want to talk about the Avatar? Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
The blue people, like, I get it. What was it? James Cameron?
Yeah.
And I know that, you know, like, he's an amazing director and filmographer. And from what I saw of the first one, because I don't even think I watched the whole thing because it's very long. They're very long movies.
Very long from Gully.
You know, like, it's visually a stunning thing, and it's just...
I know.
It doesn't hit for me.
No, well, it's like a very basic story. You know, people say that it's just basically Ferngully, but like, you know, with a like $1 million budget behind it or whatever the budget is.
Yeah.
I remember I was in college for the first one and I got an interview to like talk to somebody working on Avatar, and I thought it was Avatar Last Airbender, and so stupid me, like, and I was like, I will say it wasn't an interview for a job. It was just like like a talk to a mentor type of like, and so I was like, I love Avatar, blah blah blah, and then when he realized that I was talking about Last Airbender, he was like, no, this is the real Avatar.
Not the real Avatar.
I know, yeah, the real Avatar, and I was like, it has that energy to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like it has that sort of like straight male Star Trek energy. But even Star Trek, I feel like there's some queer elements to it. But like Avatar, does
absolutely not. Yeah, and I'm like,
it's hard to put my finger on it too. But it is
the only
like,
thing that's queer about it is literally in like the presentation of the people.
I was gonna say the body.
Yeah,
I was gonna say the body
is like queer, but
yeah,
no,
yeah. Did you have another niche girl you wanted to talk about?
You know who for real, Shea Food.
Shea Food.
So you know,
tell me.
This is the one who is like the judge when people are like, "Hi, my name is," and I made, and she's just like, "Death Row," or the pair of anguish for you and your Uber driver. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No. What is
Oh my
this?
gosh. Okay, so basically, she's essentially a food reviewer.
Okay, word.
But it's like a visual.
Shea Food. Okay.
A visual food reviewer, and it's been going on for like maybe a year or whatever. Okay. And basically it's like anytime people have potlucks, they'll do this for TikTok. They'll say, "Hi, my name is," and I brought the blah 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 blah. Yeah. Or I made the blah blah blah. And she's just like, that's burnt. She's like, 5 years probation, or right. Or like something else,
some arbitrary punishment for like.
But the punishments are always insane. She's just like nailed to the cross, dragged by horses. You know, like never. She don't say. She always says like the technical term for things. Okay, and you got to look it up. I'm like, the pair of anguish. What the hell is that? The pair of anguish. She's like, the guillotine.
Oh my God.
I'm like, some of them I know. But yeah. I love it.
It's like almost like Judge Judy.
Exactly.
It sounds like.
But it's so good. And like, I was just like, I know Thanksgiving is going to be like the biggest time for her because everyone is going to be doing these little.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wonder what she'd have to say about Megan's.
Ooh,
you know, I wonder if she would do like.
Well, see, because Megan literally did everything herself, so she was just like. I saw another one where people did most of the dinner. Yeah. And like someone else like, and she gave them like, oh, if you do well, if you do like, she'll be like, oh, the keys to the city, darling, and the all expense paid for you to Barbados. She gives great ones too. Yeah. But it's like when she punishes you, she punishes you, your Uber driver, your attorney.
She brings everyone into it.
Sometimes, like, she be like, if you're, let's say you do too bad. Yeah. She was like, and then the prosecutor gets an all expense paid vacation. Right. Because like, what you think coming in here with this? Yeah, I love it. I love a good food review.
Amazing. She's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna check her out. Yeah. Is this TikTok? You said?
I'm sure she's on TikTok, but I follow her on Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah. Are you a TikTok girly at all?
I'm not.
Me neither. I can't get it. I think it's the millennial in me.
I think so too, and it's just more so like, listen, every 18 months there's a new application.
Yes, I know. Okay? I know.
All I can do is just make sure I have the handle.
Right.
I just want to make sure I get the handle.
Yes.
So I can be
that
consistent.
Is so real.
Consistent.
That is so real because I don't want to have another. I don't want to have
Nope.
another. I just want to have the one. Period. Absolutely.
Which one is it today? Let me make sure I just take
log on, create an
handle.
account. Yeah, do you remember Blue Sky? That was like everyone was gonna switch over to Blue Sky, and then it didn't happen. And I was like,
what?
But
people
I did
still
that.
On it. They're still on it. Oh, people still on it. I was just on there yesterday just to see what was going on.
Yeah,
like what's happening?
What's happening over here? I know the internet is so wild.
It really is. It's insane.
I love. Yeah, I mean, nailed the assignment. Period.
Thanks.
Niche girls. So now we're gonna talk about our it girls who got away. So this is a 1 minute rant where we ride for these girls who the culture let down.
Yep.
We try to resurrect them in some cases. There's lots of different interpretations. I've done a couple, but do you, and I know from before, you haven't told me yours.
No.
But I know that you're ready. Do you want to go first?
I'm ready. Listen, do you want me to go first?
Up to you. I can go first too if you want.
Did you go first last time? You went first last time. I'll go first.
Are you sure? Okay. I know you can nail it, girl. I mean, listen. You had a talk show, so
yeah, that's true.
Suadé, this is your it girl who got away, and go.
My it girl that got away, Legally Blonde, the musical.
Oh,
I was so upset that I did not get to see this thing in real time. But the music, the soundtrack, the acting, it's actually like from top to bottom, like a complete show.
Yeah.
Like, so usually the second half is where it lags, but it just keeps on going and it actually picks up. And I understand that the reason why they closed it was because the theater was too big, but it could have gone on tour.
Yeah.
And it still can go on tour. So, I mean, honestly, Elle was performed by, I don't remember her name right now.
Renee Rapp?
No. Ooh, Renee Rapp would be great for Elle Woods. But no, but
15 seconds.
It needs to go back on tour.
Yeah.
Let's bring back the soundtrack. And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to produce this. I'm probably going to do a little Legally Blonde drag show because the music is just, oh my God, you guys.
And that's 1 minute.
So good.
So good. You're a big musical girly. I guess because of the New York in you.
You know what? I'm shocked to even
Hairspray, Dreamgirls, Legally Blonde, like you're a big musical girlie.
I guess
I mean, you've got the dance background. So did you do Broadway dance style at all?
Oh, did I? No, I did not actually. I didn't.
Yeah.
I never had a chance to. And I did watch a lot of that on So You Think You Dance. Actually, it was one of my favorite. Whenever they would do a Broadway
week
show
or whatever,
someone would do a Broadway number.
Yeah,
it was always fantastic. And I do have a jazz background, so maybe that's why I gravitate towards that. But Disney, growing up on Disney movies.
That's what it is. Cheetah Girls. Gotta kick it up. Cinderella
with Brandy.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then of course, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast. I grew up watching maybe
that was the gateway.
No, really, Disney definitely got me into theater for sure.
You know what's interesting? Even just talking about So You Think You Can Dance is like another one of my it girls was going to be Robert Irwin. The kid of he's had a big year too. Yeah, posing with that snake in his underwear.
He was not So You Think You Dance.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, I mean,
Dancing
look.
with the Stars. And he won.
10 years after his sister.
I know. That was so cute.
But also, low-key, I'm like, y'all set this up so good.
Yeah.
I ain't stupid. Like, come on, y'all.
I know.
We know y'all said, really? Really?
Yeah. I know.
Him and his sister.
And my God. Yeah. But... and you know what I can tell with him? He wants to be in love.
Oh, yeah.
He is such a yearner. He is yearning for that love. He is like, he wants to be in love. Yeah.
Him and his sister, they're both cute.
So cute. All right.
Okay.
You ready? You ready for me? Will the gloves work on the timer?
Yeah,
okay.
It'll work. Okay. And here we go.
My it girl who got away is daylight savings time. Why the fuck do we keep adjusting the clocks?
Honestly.
It is too dark. It's been way too dark. It's been getting darker this year than any other year that's ever existed. This is the darkest year on record. I guarantee it. I've talked to scientists. They all agree. And I don't know why we keep doing this. We have voted on this so many times to abolish it. To abolish it. Like, I don't understand why we can't just like do what Arizona does, which is not touch the clocks. Let's keep it on the brightest setting for my depression. Like, why do seasonal depression is already bad enough? Why do we have to like inflict more pain onto ourselves? Like, it just seems unnecessary. It causes car crashes. People lose an hour of sleep, and so there are more car crashes than ever during this time of year.
5 seconds.
There are so many people that could be saved. It would save lives. Bring back daylight savings time.
Yeah. You did that. Honestly, you're not wrong. And also, yeah, I definitely feel like I really do feel like it's getting darker earlier.
Yes. No, it's
like by 4:30.
By 4:30?
Dark.
Yeah. Like what? That has it always been like that?
It's November.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's December
now. It's December, but
it's December now.
Now, but
now, today, like today is December.
I
but
know.
Yesterday was November, and it's been getting dark at 4:30. Like we still have not even
gotten to the darkest point.
Exactly. Like it's gonna be getting dark by like 3:30.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3:33. Like 3.
I know. And yeah, we must. Maybe the Earth is like rotating, and like we finally have felt it or whatever. But
no, I don't like it though.
I don't like it either. It's stupid. So yeah, and we have voted on it. I checked.
Yeah, we did.
I checked. We voted on it. We said abolish it.
Did.
I don't know what the holdup is.
I don't know what. I think it has to be a military thing.
I think it's like one of those paperwork things of like.
Like it's gonna take
like
it's like bureaucracy.
It's like bureaucracy. I think it's like getting caught up in, and this is what pisses me off about the Trump administration as well.
Yes,
is that they can just be like, oh, trans are banned, or oh, Muslims are banned, or like oh, whatever, and it's like, why is there so much red tape for daylight savings time?
Right.
But we can
you can go ahead. You find the space and time to
And Elton John actually recently, because it is also World AIDS Day today, he said he did this sort of interesting gaslight trick where he was like, Donald Trump, you would be the greatest president on earth if you solved AIDS, if you cured AIDS.
Yeah.
Like tried to appeal directly to the
appeal to the ego of it all.
Appeal to
like, oh, do you want to have a lasting
legacy? Exactly.
Do you really want to be remembered?
Right. Unfortunately, it didn't work because Trump won't even recognize World AIDS Day. But it is World AIDS Day, and I am wearing red.
What?
I did not even
he
realize
won't recognize
that.
World AIDS Day
for the first time.
Is that his way of saying like AIDS doesn't exist?
Something like that. But it's the first time in like 40 years that it hasn't been recognized.
That's incredible.
And there were I guess I'll get up on a soapbox right now.
Please do.
And just say like, we lost so many people to the AIDS epidemic, so many artists, so many creatives, so many queer people.
Mm-hmm.
We are so lucky that science has advanced as much as it has around HIV research and everything, that now you can have a long, healthy life with HIV. And we are so lucky, us in particular, because we do have a generation above us, but that generation above us doesn't have the generation above them.
Right.
And so I feel especially very lucky and grateful to have the generation above us as the roadmap, as the blueprint, as something to follow when they had their roadmaps taken away from them.
For sure. I mean, they definitely, they opened the doors for the rest of us. To not have to deal with and even though we are still dealing with it, but not having to like go through like the sit-ins and all of those things.
Yes. Like, to literally
to be recognized.
Yeah.
To be seen. Like that's really what they were fighting for. Like we're fighting for different things. They were literally fighting just to be recognized.
Yes.
Like, please, and do not erase me. Don't and that's what was happening. These people were essentially disappearing.
Yeah.
And
nobody cared.
And just nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a scary existence, because in a lot of ways you're like, you're not existing.
Right.
So
right. Exactly.
They definitely dealt with, some things that are just terrifying.
That we can't even fathom.
No, like, honestly, like, to live during that particular period of time where HIV and AIDS were like, it was beyond a death sentence, because I feel like in some ways you can say a death sentence was kind. Because there was the isolation.
Yeah.
There was the persecution.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
Like, not just being gay, but then to also have this other kind of like thing over you, attached to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And with everything that the administration is rolling back, who knows where we're going to be, with a lot of this stuff. And so I just,
it's only been 1 year.
If you don't get loud now, if people don't get loud now, we might have to be at those sit-ins and all of that again. So let's not take it there. Let's get loud now before it gets there. So, that's our message on that.
Yeah. And also, anyone who wants to run for office, do it.
Do it
on every level. Like, become a council member, become an assembly person, like, be the change within your community, build up your community, and then go on to like the larger
scale,
go for state, go for Senate, go for, congressman.
Yeah.
But start locally. Yeah. Like build up your foundation.
See, girl, my HOA is toxic enough. I can't. I'm like, I don't know if I could do. We've seen so many of the videos. I mean, it just looks toxic as fuck. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, we need to be the change, and then I see some of these videos and I go,
it's just like, it's so ghetto here.
And then I go, somebody run. Somebody should run. Somebody should go out and do it.
It won't be me.
Yeah, but somebody should do it.
No. I feel like there are a lot of people who want to do it, and they're like, there's trepidation, and I'm just like anything, you just have to just throw yourself into it.
Yeah. Well, Suadé, it has been so wonderful to have you on the podcast. Where can we find you online, on the streets?
Yes.
Where are you at?
Online, you can find me, Hey Suadé, HEYSUADE, on all platforms. And on the streets, you can find me every first Tuesday at Precinct, hosting Spotlight competition.
Yes.
Every Friday at Bullet Bar in North Hollywood for drag race viewing parties. We're currently doing Canada, and by the time that's over, we'll be back on the main game show. We'll be back.
Yeah.
I also host Hot Chocolate every third Sunday of the month at Bullet Bar, and Bingo every fourth Saturday at Bullet Bar. And come and see us on December 13th for Hairspray at Kiso. It is going to be a time.
It's going to be a time.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I love seeing the growth. I love seeing the evolution.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see all the things that follow. So thank you so much for tuning in. Leave us a comment if there's anyone that we missed, because when you're an it girl, conversation is currency. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yay. Oh my God, Suadé.